A few moments later.
Welcome to my cozy library, but first, coffee. We're starting with The Bridge to Belle Island, and this is by Julie Clausen. It is a historical Regency romance, a Christian mystery romance, supposed to be cozy and atmospheric. I love the cover. I love this book. It is beautiful. Average length, and it's supposed to be about our main character being accused of a crime, even though she hasn't, you can see this bridge in her manner, she hasn't left the island for a decade. So it's supposed to be really, really good. Also by Julie, this is a discard from a library that I bought used. I like it because it's, hardcover. And The Secret of Pembroke Park is supposed to be set in England, 1817. And this family has to go live in a manor that's been abandoned for like 20 years because the oldest daughter, has helped her dad make some unfortunate financial decisions, and they have to go there. It's supposed to be kind of spooky, so I'm excited for that one. And the next one is an oldie but goodie. It's by Beverly Lewis, who to me is the queen of Amish fiction. And this story is about a girl who has always had an old soul, and she takes several summers and goes to Amish country with her family for vacation, meets a friend there that's Amish, and when she turns 25, she announces to her modern family, she's been raised as a modern girl, that she's going to be Amish. So that sounds really exciting. Now we're going to open a box of a couple of books that I'm really excited about and some journaling supplies. This first one is America's Forgotten Colonial History. And the author, what really got my attention was, he says that as Americans, we've all been taught the same very brief narrative about our history, that, the Mayflower came over, colonies were settled, the Indians helped us, had the first Thanksgiving, and boom, we're fighting for independence. So he says there's a lot missing there that we don't really know. Why did they really come? And how did they create such a successful society? I think he said there's like 200 years or so of, some gaps. And he says that our answers lie back in England. So I'm excited. Now, drum roll. I'm so excited to finally start my collection of Jane Austen books in collector's editions. I saw this one of Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen on Barnes & Noble, and I thought it was really beautiful. It's a hardcover, but it has this supposedly laser cut book cover. It was kind of hard to tell on the website what it was really going to be like, but it is beautiful. I'm going to get this plastic thing off here. I guess you could keep that on there, but I'm not going to. If you didn't know, Northanger Abbey was actually the first Jane Austen completed and tried to publish, and she was only 22. I thought this one was really, really beautiful. You can see, I'm going to try to let you see close up how this looks, but it's literally like laser cut to match the pages on the inside, and you can see Jane and the Abbey in the background. So beautiful, so pretty. Okay, before we get to the rest of our book haul that I got from the library, I wanted to show you my journal here, my reading journal that I'm going to use these stamps and crafts on. I got some simple Mod Podge and a little brush to mess around in my journal here, and a precision knife. I didn't have one of those, but I mainly wanted to show you from Etsy these little stamps that I got. You're seeing the different library shelves that people are putting in their reading journal. And I wanted to get some and make them for myself because I'm not an artist. And drawing the little library shelves in my journal was not an option. So these came and they're made very well. They did take a while to get here. I knew they would. It said it in the listing, but still took several days. But I'm going to put, let's see. I'm going to use the little books here to make the little shelves. I didn't realize that it came with an ink pad. I guess I was reading it too quickly, but I can put them both ways. I don't know if you've seen people actually making those pages. Let me put it on the front here where you can really see these other little quotes and things. I just thought it was adorable and I can't wait to use this. All right, let's check out my huge library haul. The first one is The Wind in the Willows. And I requested this because it's supposed to be a children's classic. I've seen it for years. I never read this one. It was published in 1908 by Kenneth Grahame. All I know is I love this map in the front, the illustrations, they're very sweet. It's supposed to be about animals on the river. While I was at the library, I saw Wistress. I have not been planning to read this. Fantasy is not, again with the map, I love it. But I saw it, I'm going to try it. Now this next little set, I won't go through all of these. I'll just, if I do not DNF them and I actually read them, I will do a review on them. But they look like cozy, maybe mysteries without the gruesome stuff, which I have to be really careful about. A lot of that, I used to be able to do the cozy mystery thing, but there's a lot of grief and stuff in my life recently, and I can't do as much of that right now. I've always been sensitive to the super scary, gruesome stuff, but I love a mystery as long, Nancy Drew was my first literary hero, so I just thought these looked cute and they look old-fashioned, so I thought I would just peruse through, do a couple chapters, see how they are, and I will definitely let you know. They look very cozy and super cute. And then this last one, the map in the attic. I mean, come on. A map in the attic? That just sounds awesome and fun. So I thought I would check that out. They all have these beautiful little ribbons in them, which is old-fashioned and very, very sweet. Then the other two are my only nonfictions. And I was just looking for some kind of, current event stuff. These were the only ones that I saw. And I'm not even sure when these were published. I didn't take the time to look. But DeSantis has gotten so much heat about things. One thing you got to admit, he is a brave man. He has done some unusual things. So I just was like, let me just see what this is about. I didn't take the time to look. I'm not sure. Is this written by him? Yes, it appears to be. So I'm curious. I like reading different people's ideas. Not a news watcher. All that stuff stresses me out. I like to do my own research and think for myself. Thank you very much. And this one, I know this guy wrote for the Washington Post or something. Again, I didn't take the time in the library to check this out. I just happened to see this as I was picking up my holds. And I like to just kind of wander around and look. So I think he was wrote for the Washington Post or something. Now this one appears to be a little bit older one. Depends on how current this is, whether I actually read this or not, but I thought it was interesting. So here we go. I will let you know the reviews on these things, what I read, what I don't, what I think. Be rest assured that if I recommend something, it's going to be clean and it's got to be good. So I'll see you next time.